2024 was definitely a year of ups and downs and wins and losses, but I look at every L as a lesson rather than a loss. And I keep every win as a moment to keep building upon. So what I learned is that having more output doesn't always necessarily mean better results. This goes for business as well as fitness. So what I mean by this is when you go do a workout, you'd rather do 45 minutes of focused muscle work that pushes yourself to the limit rather than going to the gym for 3 hours just to do a half-assed workout. It's the same with business, and what I've learned while building my personal brand is that the times that I just put out a bunch of mindless content just to get a bunch of posts out there, I didn't really actually get better results than when I sat down and actually thought out my ideas and created valuable content that people can actually learn something from and take value out of. This really just showed me that providing value to others is the best job in the world because you get to make money, an endless amount of money on one hand, but more importantly, you get to have an impact on people's lives, which is the most important thing when your job is to be a coach. So that brings the most fulfillment when you can tell somebody something that they need in order to help them get somewhere in their business, and they're going to put their full trust in you, and you end up getting them the best results possible. So something that I learned about business is that when you push all the outside noise and the BS to the side, you realize that starting your own online business doesn't have to be as complicated as you need to make it out to be to have a place to start to make money. So by having 3 simple steps in your business, you can literally make thousands of dollars every single month. All you need is a way to attract attention for yourself, which is what we call getting leads. You need a way to direct those leads to hop on a one-to-one call with you so you can welcome them into your program. And then the last thing is, once they're in the program, you need to find a way to get them the best results possible because that's what they're paying for you for. They're paying you for your knowledge so that they can take that and get better with their business. So when I started looking at things through a different lens and realizing that all of the fancy funnels and mechanisms that the online gurus are talking about, there is really only 3 major steps that you need in order to make money online. And it doesn't involve a bunch of crazy nonsense. Under all of this fancy funnels and mechanism stuff that these online gurus are talking about, there's really only 3 major steps that you need in order to make money online. Too many people get caught up in building the ultimate sales funnel before even testing it, buying the most expensive equipment before they even started creating content with a basic phone camera, or thinking about what they're gonna do when they get to 10K per month, when they haven't even made $1 single online. It's just ridiculous. And that's why I say in 2024, it has shown me exactly who is really about it and who is not. I know I'm really about it, so I'm here for the long run, and I don't ever expect results to come right away, but I know that if I stay consistent, they will come for me, and they have. So I've also learned that nobody's really gonna do the work for you. You determine your own outcome. And what I mean by this is that I see a lot of people online talk about online courses, saying courses don't work, they're just a scam, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just a way to get your money. But this just shows me exactly everything I need to know about a person, because they expect to buy a course and pay for coaching, and then their job is just done after that. That's not how it works. Coaches and courses are only there to give you knowledge that you lack in order to get to the next level. The motivation has to come from you, has to come from within yourself. It's your job to take on the frameworks that you've been given from somebody that is already ahead of you, which is a coach, and implement them into your own way and consistently analyze feedback. So the last thing that I learned in 2024 that I want to talk about today is that needing a big following on social media in order to make money is pretty much a myth. You could have 100,000 followers on Instagram and 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and you can make less money than a person that has 1,000 followers on Insta and 500 subscribers on YouTube. The reason for this is because most people that have a huge following are not creating the right type of content for them to build their personal brand and bring in followers. So these people aren't actually interested in them or their offer, but instead they're bringing in followers that are just basically entertained by them. And I know this stuff because this is the trap that I fell into myself. My goal was to have the biggest following ever so that I looked legit and people would want to work with me. But instead, I did build a bigger following, and I realized that basically all my new followers were just NPCs. They're just looking for some entertainment online. So instead of being there to learn from me and become the best version of themselves, I fell into the trap of creating viral content rather than creating content of value. Whenever I go look at the valuable content that I've created that may be less flashy compared to some of the more viral stuff that I've made, and although it did get me views, the valuable content always brings me more potential coaching clients that want to learn from me and build their business. This is because it's directly affecting them. It goes directly to them. So it's not just some useless content that they take entertainment from and keep scrolling. They go on for the remainder of their day. It's something that's going to stick with them because they're serious about building their business and changing their life. So the stuff that I say resonates with them. And that's the whole premise of building your personal brand and building your coaching program around your personal brand. It's to engage with people that are looking for your help. They want to get to a place that they can't get to without your help. So therefore, they're going to hop on a call with you because they see value in the content that you post. So these are basically the lessons that I learned in 2024, some of the wins and losses, and some of the things that I'm going to take with me into the next year of 2025. And I'm just going to keep building, and we're going to keep building this thing out and getting bigger and just continuing to stay consistent. So if you want to listen to more from me or watch more of my content, like this video and subscribe, and then you'll see all my content from in the past. And I will continue to make more videos for you. I'll be dropping some soon, so I'll be back.